Welcome, Souls and Stardust family. It's Mio here. This is your November general reading. The members of the collective should get theirs emailed. Should have it already before this goes out, actually. Today we are recording on November 6th. So this will be a general all signs reading. We're just going to start off with general affirmations from my affirmation deck that myself and my friend Austin have created. It's the I Am Positive Affirmation deck, and you can order this on my website, just the deck by itself. So it's miobaclini.com, and then you can hit shop. And then you can do just the deck, or you can do the deck plus a reading, or we even have mini decks and stickers and stuff like that. And our Souls and Stardust decks have been sold out though, so that's kind of exciting. Very grateful for those who supported us through that launch. We are currently recording season 5 of our podcast. So excited to release that in 2023. On top of a regression retreat, we're going to do a dry run retreat here in Vegas in January. And then we'll move on to somewhere warm and tropical later on. So, all right, let's get into these messages. So we just ask that everything that comes through be accurate and true and for the best and highest good of all involved. We just want to hear messages from our higher self and guidance that we need to know for the energy that we're in right now. We are coming up on the eclipse in a couple of days. So that's very unpredictable energy. Eclipses are, so normally when you have like a full moon, things are illuminated, but with the eclipse, things are very unpredictable, can be shaken up. Anything can happen. So let's see what we got. I am grounded. Important to stay grounded throughout this. I am in alignment. You're exactly where you need to be. I am savoring each moment. That is appreciating where you are, no matter where that happens to be in life. I am healing, bottom of the deck. So what do we need to know? What energy are we in and what should we focus on? I am grounded, I'm in alignment, and I'm savoring each moment. When I hear I am grounded, I feel like I am here. I'm here in this moment. I'm in alignment, meaning I'm exactly where I'm meant to be in this moment. And then I'm savoring each of these moments because the shadows and the highlights, right? And I talk about this as a photographer, like not everything can be bright light, natural light. Sometimes you got to shoot in the dark. Okay, so 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Some sort of maybe, let's see, some sort of conflict, heartbreak. Could be 3 people, could be a third person messing things up in whatever it is that you're trying to get it aligned with. So whether it's a job or whether it's relationship, maybe that's or you're coming out of heartbreak because it's I'm grounded with the 3 of Swords. So it could be like, all right, whatever it is that I'm going through, I'm in alignment with it, and I'm going to savor each moment, and I'm going to realize that everything that does and doesn't work out will always be in my benefit and my favor, no matter what. No matter what, everything is always working out for me. There's no, like I was just telling my friend last night, there's no wrong moves. It just is. There's no wrong moves. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now in this moment. So I am in alignment. 8 of Cups, walking away from something, moving on. I am savoring each moment. So 2 of Cups, balance, harmony, union, partnership. So heartbreak, moving on. 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. So with the healing card, let's see what we're healing from, because the 5 of Wands is going to be a card of conflict and competition, rivalry. I mean, look, they're literally fighting each other. They're like, hello, sword fight. So that's what you're healing from. You're something with the heartbreak, the moving on. And the Two of Cups is like lovers, you know? So let's see. Reconnecting. Yeah. Savoring each moment. I'm savoring each moment. Here's what's interesting. One person's in the water and then ignore my nails. I was outside doing some shit in the dirt. One person's on the land, one person's in the water. They're both offering their cups up to each other though. So what is coming up in November? High Priestess. Working on our intuition, our intuitive gifts opening up and getting stronger, and we're being able to trust the information that we're getting. We're connecting in with our divinity in general, where a lot of people are opening up and recognizing like this power that they have within themselves to read energy, to create. I'm gonna put my hair up, it's driving me nuts. Yeah, you ever did that where you're like, don't wash the conditioner out all the way on accident, and so then it's like makes it look even greasier than when you started. Let's see. So what did I say? Yeah, High Priestess. We got our intuitive gifts opening up. Things for me, my daily life is full of synchronicity, because I get messages for everybody else all day long. So sometimes it can be very confusing, but the more that we are in tune, knowing like, okay, I know this will make sense later. Just keep practicing your gifts, even the little things like, I will anticipate somebody's decision on something. And then I'll see like something as small as, are they going to want hot tea? Are they going to want some coffee? Is somebody going to want this? And I just, oh yes, I'll take it. Yep, cool. I knew they would. Or I knew that they would decline, or I knew whatever like that I'm offering. So little things down to like predicting my kids' decisions on what they want or something. Okay, what else is November? Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. So upright Nine of Swords is about fear and anxiety and being at your breaking point. Okay. In reverse, we're going to be in recovery. This is learning to cope with things and facing life, finding help, and dealing with any of that shame and guilt, right? So there's recovery happening in November. Oh, okay, those flew out. All right, Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse is, so the recovery, the trusting the intuition, right? But the Seven of Cups in reverse is about like a lack of purpose or confusion about something. So it's kind of like, well, what should I do? Or so let's just say this is in terms of finding job, career, changing positions on something. Well, I have these choices, Seven of Cups, but what should I do? Because I'm not completely clear on my purpose. So therefore, if I don't know where I'm going or where I even want to go, how do I know how to get there? How do I know which route to take? How do I know where, like, oh, one foot in front of the other. Okay, but which direction? You could start walking, but you can walk off on the, like totally, like I said, no wrong moves, but like look at the whole Moses in the desert thing. Like no wrong moves. Yeah, that shit took him 40 years though. When he could have made a couple, there's a lifelong lesson there, but there's other ways you could get to your lessons faster these days. That's all I'm saying. All right. What do we got going on for career? Career, work, life purpose, side hustles, the star card. All right, this month happiness card. This star card is Aquarius energy. So maybe you're doing something online, maybe you're just doing something with groups of people. Because Aquarius energy is the 11th house ruler. So that's going to be maybe you're creating more positivity and hope, or you're becoming the star. You're working with 11th house topics, which is groups and communities. So what else? What else? All right, judgment card. All right, so judgment card is this is your awakening. This is you finding your purpose and finding a renewed sense of purpose and a self-evaluation. Like the trumpet or whatever that is being called, and you're being like, this is time to, all right, here I am, we're here. All right, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Ooh, so this is going to be fire sign energies. So Queen of Wands for us is going to be, this is you finding your confidence and your passion. Like I said, it's fire energy. So it's about your action and your will, your inner spark on things. This is where you find your determination. So we're talking about all these other things that might have been falling apart with the heartbreak or walking away from something, whether it's actual heartbreak or whether it's job loss or whatever. Shit's waking up in you, and you're being called to show up confidently and passionately. Bottom of the deck. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So when I said what the energy was that we're coming out of was heartbreak, and then I said, well, how about for November then? What are we going to be, healing from or recovering, or what's the energy of like for this month? Bottom of the deck, we're completing that, because now the Three of Swords in reverse, because I have a separate tarot deck, Three of Swords in reverse is like, we're healing, we're forgiving, we're recovering. I love that. I love that for us. So, all right. Because that literally healing card, and then we got the healing. I am healing. And let's go for the moon card. Let's see what else we got for the upcoming eclipse. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. But, oh, we also got a new Stardust coming. New moon in Cap, new moon. And then look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sag. So look and check your optimism. See where you can grow and expand. Sagittarius energy is very much about bigger, it's ruled by Jupiter, and that's like expansive energy. But your hard work's paying off. A new start is coming. With the Eight of Cups, you walked away from something, and so it's like, hey, dude, it's coming. It's here. It's here. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You gotta look at the bigger picture, because it's saying, look, if you're too close up, you're not going to see the whole thing. You got to zoom out a little bit so you can see the entire road trip, the route. Bottom of the deck. So I fucking love this so much when this happens. I am healing. The healing card. A time for healing. Bitch, you're healing. Right. Got the Starseed Oracle deck. Let's see. What do we got? More energy for November. Soul purpose. How's your heart? How's your body feel? How's your mind feel? How's your nervous system? You excited for life? Do you enjoy waking up every day? Do you enjoy what you're doing? You want to do something else? Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So that's those new moons, right? Wait. Not yet time. It's new moon. It's dark. It's hidden, but it'll be illuminated soon. The courageous peony peony. I can never fucking say that or sound. It doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. So you have to, and I just told this kid this yesterday, cute little 21-year-old kid. And I'm just like, you got to show people who you are. You can't hide pieces of yourself. You just doesn't work that way. People need to be able to see you for who you are and then decide. And even for me, I'm like, I kind of joke and I'm like, yeah, most of the people in my life kind of know me to the extent of being heavily involved in this, like on my spirituality and like the readings that I do and stuff like that. Very select few. And then there's layers of people who are like, oh, they just know me as a photographer, or they'll just know me as, this, that, the other. And sometimes I go back and forth between like, well, I shouldn't have to hide parts of myself, but and sometimes it's just not even, it's unintentional. Like I'm not trying to hide parts of myself. It's just knowing that certain people aren't as receiving of these other aspects to me. So it's that struggle of like, okay, I got to let myself be seen for who I truly am. And my joke lately is like, just let me be weird. Like, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm helping people. Like, people come to me for advice and readings and consultations and all these other things. Like, just let me be. Just let me be. Let me continue to help people. And like, what does it bother you? Or why does it bother you? Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah, you can't worry about what anyone else is going to be thinking at all. Bottom of the deck. Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So you got let yourself be seen and share your song. So what do you have to say? What do you have to say to yourself, for yourself? All right, what do we got for a relationship, love, partnership, friendship from our girlfriends, from your girlfriend's notebook love oracle? What's the vibe for November? You single, you married, intentionally single, unintentionally single. We're busy. We got shit to do. The biggest thing for me is like making sure that you enjoy your own company enough that you're not relying on the idea of another person for your life to start or for things to be exciting. You need to go have an exciting life yourself, and then people will come and join you and see whether it's exciting or whether it's stable, whether it's grounded, whatever type of partnership you're trying to attract. Like you have to embody that and live that out first, and then be like, oh, cool, we're running the same marathon together. Like we can run together side by side for a little bit, or until we finish the marathon, whatever. Or all right, what do we got? So trust this and take the leap, for fuck's sake. So there's somebody out there that's like, all right, on the fence of, do I stay or do I go now? Or do I say something? Do I, whatever that decision is saying, trust that. So this is a past life soul connection. So that is as well. So you're not making it up. We've done it before. I know you from before. We're working out some shit. Forgiving the past is key to moving forward right now. So also, this one came out too. This is not a vibrational match. Let them show themselves out. So if they're trying to go, go. If that's part of the walking away portion that was coming with the 8 of Cups, if that's in relation, if it's a job, and if it's just like what's not a vibrational match needs to go. Bottom of the deck, if you have to force it, it's not for you. So that absolutely, 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 you cannot force anything to happen. Although you don't live passively, right? Like I can't sit here and just wait on the world to land in my lap. However, knowing what's meant for you won't pass you by. Knowing that there's nothing more you can do. Like but you do have to do some sort of engaging, right? You can't just be super duper passive. But if you find somebody and you're interested, like if they're into you, they're going to show up for you. You might have to see where you're closed off is what I want to say. Like if you feel like I'm not doing this, I'm not meeting somebody, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, totally lost train of thought. Somebody texted. So what we're gonna do next though. All right, let's ask if anybody new is coming in, any new connections are coming in, whether it's platonic, business partner, anything like that. Let's see what we get. Oh, Queen of Wands again. Fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sag. So we might have a fire sign coming in, partnership, or it could be coming in quick fire. Ooh, King of Swords. So we got a queen and a king. King of Swords is like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign, but it's also communication. Swords are communication. Ooh, what I like too, both of them are looking the same direction. So maybe that's that partnership that you're looking for, business partner, new friends, new associates, new job, looking the same direction and having the same vision. Because yeah, it's hard to stay connected unless you have a similar vision. Harder. All right. Queen, King, anything else? Justice card. Ooh, Libra energy. That's another air sign. What else for this though? Oh, justice. So this could be a person of integrity. This could be a person of balance. Libra energy is also partnership and balance that way. You got the Lover's card. So your partner, your soulmates, like I said, doesn't have to be super, it doesn't have to be on that romantic aspect. It could just be the beginning of a cycle or a cycle you're already in, kind of being brought back to life and revived a little bit. Bottom of the deck, Judgment card. So we got that card twice. So Judgment card is that self-evaluation, the awakening and the renewal of your purpose. So maybe you're going to find your purpose with this partner, whether, like I said, business, romantic, whatever. Maybe this partnership is what's going to, you had to leave that thing behind so that you can make this new connection. All right. So think of a yes, no question or something you might need clarity on. This is from our quickies deck, which we never launched. We have not done that yet. We're going to prioritize and get our podcast out first and stuff like that. We might actually end up offering these as a mini deck instead. So we're weighing out our options here. Okay. So clarity on a question or a topic you have in your heart, whatever that thing is that popped up when I said we're going to ask a question. That's what this answer's for. You are fully supported. And now is the time. Okay. You are fully supported. Now is the time. Okay. Catch us on Souls and Stardust podcast.com. At Mio Baclini or at Souls and Stardust Podcast, at Gratitude Maven, where all those things on Instagram where we do live reading, stuff like that. If you ever want to donate, tip, buy a cookie, buy a joint for me that way. If you ever want to book a reading, you can just, I'll put all the links down there. Do all that, whatever the YouTubers say. All right, y'all. Fabulous November. Good luck on all the eclipse season, on all the eclipses. And I love it when I get DMs from you guys about whether you're listening to a podcast or whether you're taking something that we suggested for meditation or just something we've said that really resonated with you and stuck with you. And it really, really means a lot, because without that, it's like we're just talking out into space. So it's nice to have people go, hey, what you said really helped, or what you did really helped, even down to like, sending someone distance Reiki yesterday for a really bad headache. And like, all right, how's she feel? She feel better? Feels so much better. Thank you. And it's like, perfect. Like, that's the validation I need, because I don't know if she feels better unless you tell me. So anyways, y'all, love you so much. We'll catch you in December. Oh, make sure you do subscribe to our newsletter. That way we can announce when we will do our retreat stuff for January. And then when we have the international one later on in the year, as well as we've been doing, I did a last minute virtual mediumship circle that was for us to do our intuition development. That was really, really fascinating and helpful for practice and growth. So very grateful if you either joined in as a volunteer to let us read for you, or if you are stepping into this role in your intuition, your mediumship, and you're just wanting to practice and get your hands in there just to open up your gifts even more. So hopefully we'll have more of those. Yeah, I think that's it. Love you guys.